I absolutely hate just like, hi, signature really quick. Okay, bye. But that's just the only way, unfortunately. And it makes me really sad because I love being able to talk to you guys more. But I also want to give as many people as possible a chance to, be in my presence. I don't know. It doesn't even feel like talking to me. Like, that sounds so stupid. Be in my presence. Like, that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like you're meeting me. It just feels like, hi. Oh, you want me to sign that poster? Okay, bye. Thank you for coming. It makes me sad. It makes me so sad. But, like, putting it into perspective. Okay, the next meet and greet was the girly meet and greet. And last minute, we had to make the meet and greet ticketed. And I know a lot of people were really upset about this. So let me explain something really quick, okay? If we had all of you guys line up, a lot of you would have had to be turned away anyway. And then you would have just wasted your time. But the tickets allow you to have a guaranteed spot. And the reason we capped it at 300, when you're looking at the viewers on some of my streams, you're like, what the fuck? 300 is not a lot of fucking people in comparison. But when you're waiting in line and talking to them one at a time, our 3-hour meet and greet with 300 people, you do the math, it's like 30 seconds max per person. Less than that even. Yeah, 30 seconds tops. Just not a lot of time. So I hope that is kind of like the understanding why it might have felt rushed for a lot of people, because we were trying to get through everybody in our time frame, and we actually went over a little bit. So we had to delay our panel by 30 minutes. So that way we still had a full hour break between the big meet and greet and the 2-hour panel. So thank you. Thank you for that. I would like to apologize if at any point during the weekend you were waiting in a line and were very rudely rushed by one of the staff members. Yeah, so let's just say somebody got their hands on an exhibitor badge who wasn't supposed to have one and decided to take it upon themselves to rush the meet and greet lines and participate in other jobs that they should not have had. And yes, we were low on staff, but that's not the way to fucking do it. Thank you. Yeah, news spreads around very fast when things like that happen. So, you will get kicked out. You may get banned from the entire con, so please be smart. Don't be like that guy. Yeah, I just want to apologize if you were rushed, because some of us were still writing our signatures, and this guy's like, you gotta move down. You gotta keep moving, like move down the line. Like there's 6 of them, you gotta... Yeah. So, I'm sorry. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, what is he on? Like, man's just walked up to us. What are you doing? Yeah. So, sorry if you had that happen to you, and I hope you still had a good time coming to see us. Unfortunately, on Friday, Uwu Land opened with half of the stuff built. I was supposed to have a custom booth, like themed after me. It wasn't supposed to have the generic Weebcon background. Like I was supposed to have one like super custom. I gave them like my background art. So that would have been really cool for pictures. We were supposed to have a lot of other stuff that just wasn't there, wasn't done on time. And they didn't have anything built till Saturday night. Yeah. So they were supposed to have a Vtuber experience booth. And they did end up having it for the last day. But the really cool thing about that, this was the one booth that I really, really wanted you guys to see. And I'm just really, really sad that it didn't get to happen. Maybe next year. Hopefully next year. I think they learned a lot from this year to improve upon. And they definitely noticed that they didn't have enough staff. So that's like definitely what we're going to work on. But where all the merch stuff was, they set up this TV screen where you can play with VTuber models. And the model that they had up for most of the time was my demon model. So you guys were able to play with my VTuber model and like the tracking and see how the tracking works to be a VTuber. So those of you guys who were able to find that, it was kind of tucked in the corner of the merch section. But I know the lines for everything was so crazy. But that's all thanks to you guys being so supportive and like coming out and seeing everything. So yeah, a free demo, exactly. I'd really like Uwuland to expand upon that for next year, to do that more, maybe with more models. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys really learned about how it works. And Twin was able to be there in person to help with that booth. And I don't know, it's just like when you use a VTuber model for the first time, you realize how fun it is. And then some people get really hooked and then they want to use it all the time. And then it's like, okay, some people don't realize tracking is all just your head. Like if you try waving your arms around, like it's not going to do anything because all the tracking for 2D models are with your head. So if you want to make the buoys bounce, you don't jump up and down. You just... So yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun seeing clips of some of you guys playing around with my model. And I do have some of those videos filmed for the vlog. So when that gets all edited together, you guys will be able to see all this really cool stuff. Yeah, I do have 3 different angles of the concert that I will be able to show you guys in the vlog. So don't worry. It will be up, hopefully by this weekend. Yeah, Jeremy filmed a video from on stage, off to the side. Red filmed a video from the audience perspective.